All right, I want to go now to a very important story, and that is more and more women are going out there, getting their concealed handgun licenses and learning how to use those guns, carrying them with them all the time. And I can't think of a profession that would need someone to be carrying a concealed handgun license than real estate agents. Now, Heather Shaler is a real estate agent in Ohio and has gone out and gotten her CHL. Heather, it's great to have you on the program.
Great, thanks. Great being here.
Hey, it's not really just for women, but men real estate agents as well. You know, I've often thought you go into these homes, you meet strange people you've never met before. Is that what prompted you to go out and get your CHL?
Yeah, absolutely. My husband actually is the one that encouraged me to get familiar with guns. I had not held a gun. Both my boys and my husband have, and he felt with me being in the profession I'm in that I need to protect myself. And so he signed me up for a class a few years ago and got my concealed carry after that.
All right, so how hard was it for your family to get you over the hurdle of being accepting of the idea?
Not hard, not hard.
And so once you go to the class, how does that go?
So it was a weekend-long class. It was a Saturday and Sunday all day. We learned how to load the guns, unload. We did the shooting range, and it just got us acclimated and familiar, so we weren't intimidated by the use of the gun. And that was my biggest fear, was not really a fear, but I just didn't respect it. I didn't understand it, and so I learned how to handle the firearms. Now, with that said, you still have to have strong respect for firearms, and just taking one class, I don't feel like makes me an expert in that. So it's an ongoing process. But I do feel that it really helped once I got my concealed carry to feel more confident.
So tell me, when you're in a home, and typically it's an open house, right? And you're in the open house, you don't know who's going to come in. What's your process there? Do you have the firearm near you at all times?
I do. I have it in my purse. I have my purse where I can easily access it, where I don't have it out in view, of course. But I do carry it with me especially on open houses.
And what's the feeling going through your mind when you go into a house like that? I mean, are you concerned and constantly watching?
I'm kind of in our market area. I'm north of Indianapolis, and it's a pretty safe area. But within the last couple of years, with some of the things that have happened with real estate agents, we have become more aware of our surroundings. And I don't want to say that every time I go in an open house or go to show homes that I'm nervous or feeling the need to have that, but just knowing that I do have it makes it, I feel better about it.
Yeah, we had a case here in Texas. There was a real estate agent who was in an open house and actually was abducted and murdered. And not to scare folks out there or sensationalize things, but it is a true story, and it happened. And that was in a nice neighborhood. It was not in a part of town where, typically you would think something like that would happen.
Exactly.
It can happen to anyone. Hey, Heather Shaler, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story with us. I think it's important, and I hope more women do what you do and go out and take protections, take action to protect themselves.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, you got it. Heather Shaler, real estate agent in Ohio.